Hey, beautiful people of the internet, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully great. Welcome back to another Warframe video. We are of course going to be talking about how you guys can go and farm an abundant amount of Rune Marrow. If you didn't know, this is a brand new resource that was introduced with the Deviri Paradox update, which can be used to go and craft a variety of items. In particular, you guys can get yourself access to those sweet overpowered incarnate weapons. And let's be honest, the only way to have fun in Warframe is to play with broken stuff. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is simply go up to our market like so and ensure that we have more than 40 platinum. Why? Because we want to go and purchase a resource booster. Make sure it is the 3-day one. I mean, you guys can go with the most expensive one if you want, because you know, if you've got the pockets, but me, I'm a cheapskate. I'm just going to go with the 40 because I only need it for 3 days, and also it's easier to find 40 platinum than 200 platinum, you know what I'm saying? Next up is simply head to your navigation, then interact it. You then want to go and click on this face. Doing so, you'll see this particular screen. Now don't worry about the color, it's actually irrelevant. Just make sure you guys do get to this particular part after you've bought the resource booster. Then look at these two symbols right here. You mainly want to figure out what's on the Warframes. So this is going to give you a list of Warframes that will be available to use throughout these 3 game modes. There's the Circuit, the Deviri Experience, and the Lone Story. So from this list of Warframes, you just have to pick one in which you are going to go and play as. Now do keep this in mind, it's always going to be, I don't know if you've got less than 5 Warframes, it's just going to give you random Warframes, or it's just going to give you whatever you have available. But basically, if you've got more than 5 Warframes, it will generally just give you, 5 random Warframes from your particular inventory. So for instance, I have a level 2016 Citrine, Harrow, Octavio, Kuvero, and Zaku, where Zaku was the only friend that has got 3 former. Everything else is just unformed. So from this list, you just want to go and pick what frame you want to go and play as. So in this case, I have picked Harrow Prime. Once you've done that, simply head back to your arsenal, then we can move on to our next step. Alright, so we have picked Harrow Prime and we simply just want to go into our build itself. Now don't worry about any of these extra mods, they're just there for fun, or they're just here for the build itself. What you want to simply do is go and add a mod called Thief's Wit. Thief's Wit is going to allow you to show loot that's pick-upable throughout the map, which is going to be a 42-meter radius. That's the most important part, really. That is the only important part. Don't worry about transient fortitude, vitality, only make sure that you have Thief's Wit. Okay, so we are back at the screen once again. Now at this point, you should have one of 2 things. One, you should make sure that you do have a resource booster, which you can tell by looking at the top here, just by hovering over it. As you guys can tell, it says 2 days and 23 hours is I have a resource booster. The second thing is your chosen Warframe, whatever it is. In this case, it's going to be Harrow Prime. You want to make sure that Thief's Wit is on your Warframe. So make sure that the mod is on your chosen Warframe and you have a resource booster. Once those 2 conditions are met, you can move on to the next step, that being the game mode. We're going to be going to the circuit. Now if you guys are clicking the circuit for the first time of this week, you'll see a choice of 3 random Warframes. It doesn't matter who you pick, it's going to be different for everybody, just pick something. All that just means is if you complete this on normal mode, you're just going to be able to get access to that particular Warframe's parts. Lucky for you guys, because me, the old head I had to deal with RNG. You guys just have to sit down and play the game. Make sure that this is on normal. I'm pretty sure most of you guys won't have access to Steel Path, I don't know, but just make sure it's on normal, just so that you can have a much easier time where you can do this quick and easy and stress free. So you just want to go and click on begin the circuit. Alright, so once you've begun the circuit, here you'll see 5 Warframes. Now remember, we have picked Harrow Prime. Make sure that you go and pick him, because then you'll be able to take full advantage of the Thief's Wit mod. If you want to make sure that you got the right build, just simply push F and make sure that this mod right here is equipped. So just click equipped, and therefore we have Harrow Prime. And whatever Warframe or whatever weapons is entirely up to you. Just pick some weapons where you can actually go and deal lots of damage, or just deal a lot of area of effect. Basically something that allows you to clear out the entire wave and you'll be good, like nuking weapons or something that just absolutely demolishes. Alright, so if you take a look at my map, as you guys can tell, we're currently in the mission, and if you take a look at the map, you'll see these these white squares. you simply just want to go up to them and start destroying them. And as you guys can tell, we just picked up 1 Rune Marrow. And I just suggest you just walk around with the whole map in your face. If you're on PC, just hold M. I think if you're on console, you just have to, you know, push the directional buttons. But basically, every single white square that you see on your map, just want to go and investigate. And this is exactly what the rune thing looks like. Just simply break it or let the enemies break it, and then you just pick up 2 Rune Marrows. Now if it's already been like 2 minutes and we've already made 6 of them. So simply just walk around, jump around, just so that you can get all levels found, because sometimes it's either the Rune Marrow or the rune, whatever this thing is called. It's usually going to be at the very bottom, in the mid ground, or it's going to be well above a building. So as you can see, here's one in the cave. So just keep running around, make sure the map is in your face, and just simply look around for those white squares. So by doing this method, you guys are looking at 18 per round, if not more. Now I know 5 minutes is a bit too much time when it comes to finding Rune Marrow. The reason why it took me longer than usual is because I'm making a video here. I'm just breaking down the steps, you know, step by step. That way you guys as the viewers do understand how to do it nice and slowly. But if I wasn't like doing it, if I wasn't making the video, this would have maybe taken me 2 minutes, 3 minutes just to go and get more than 18. So once you feel that you've collected enough Rune Marrow for one particular session, go ahead and complete the mission as is, whether it's an extermination, an excavation, an assassination. Just complete the mission like normal. Therefore you guys can go and bank your Rune Marrow and therefore use it and save it in your inventory. Ladies and gentlemen, I make some pretty awesome Warframe content, so if you guys like to go from 0 to hero as fast as humanly possible, go ahead and take a look at the rest of my videos. There will be some links down in the description, and of course some of them will be suggested to you guys at the top right, either the top left or top right. I'm not too sure where does YouTube put these things these days. The point is, you'll see some videos. You want to be, you know, as good as I am, as fast as humanly possible, go ahead and take a look at the rest of my videos. Do remember to leave a like on this video, it always helps me out substantially. Spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. Also do take a look at the description, we do also have a Discord server. I make like a banana and split.